Hello everyone, this is Melissa with Lambert Cottage, and I got some gorgeous Happy Mail that I know you guys are going to be super excited about because I'm going to be using this a lot in my videos. So this is, well, the box is big. So I will open it off camera so you can first see what you think it might be. Of course, the title probably is giving it away. But for one thing, look at the beautiful bag it came in. And I got this, which of course I'm going to use in my journal. I love this. I love things like this. So for one thing, let's talk about this beautiful, gorgeous bag that it came in. Happy Hollow Farm does not disappoint in anything. I tell you, they really make an exception to how they mail their products. It's just beautiful. Not only do they use best products, but they do such exceptional mailing and things like that, and amazing customer service. They're a small business, but look, isn't she pretty? Of course, she's upside down. Look how beautiful. This is the best. Okay, let's talk about this for a little bit. This beautiful cover fits the A5 moleskin. Any A5 book will do. So this leather cover, journal cover, comes just like this. It doesn't come with the books because everybody likes a different book. So, you know, but I have two little samples here. Of course, the moleskin that everybody loves to use, and just a regular craft journal A5 notebook. So this one's thin and this one is thicker. So anyway, I will be using this actually. I want to decorate this with y'all today. But first, let's talk about the goodness of this gorgeous piece of leather. This right here is a Lox, L-O-X-X. I hope I am pronouncing that correctly. This, when I reached out to them, we talked about different things. They've been watching some videos from the journal community, what they like, what they don't like, just different things, and brainstorming what else they can do. Because as you know, I love the traveler size, the little pocket size that fits field notes and things like that. I carry it, you know, everywhere with me. Actually, this was their first version, and this is the one I carry around a lot that I'm actually almost out of. So absolutely love this. And they made a little bit bigger version so you can see the difference here. So trying to get all this within camera shot so you can see the difference between the pocket and the A5. So, and I absolutely love this. This is a good standard size that most people use. So they decided to go with this. And for one thing, let's look at the stitching. Look at the stitching. Their stitching is even beautiful. But when we talked about the clasp to go over, we talked about the snaps and things like that. And snaps wear down from time to time, or over time. They end up wearing out. Well, they went beyond, above and beyond, which is what this company does. They find the very best leather in the United States. They're a United States-based company, and they work with a leather company that does beautiful, the best grain leather you can find. And well, they decided to look for the best snaps you can find. And this is really neat because it pulls up to fasten, to unfasten. And then it just goes down to fasten. You don't have to pull it up or anything to get it done. But I love that feature. I love that because it can't just unsnap when you're carrying it. You know how some snaps, if they're getting worn, they just start unsnapping. Well, this won't unless you pull it up. And I love that feature. And it has like a little extra space. So let me close this and I'll show you what I mean. It has this extra space here. So if you want to put a pin or something like that, you can do that. And it also has space for more things in your notebook. So let's get to the notebook. So as you can see, it has more space here and here. And this accommodates other notebooks. Some notebooks, A5s, are just a little bit wider. Some are a little bit taller. And it has a space over here for another one. Now, this is what I'm thinking about doing. I want to use both of these. I have both of these notebooks, and I want to use both of these in here. But I want to leave this flap open. And I want to leave this open because I want to be able to put stickers or ephemera or receipts, whatever it is that I need. I want to keep this open for things like that. So I have this extra little elastic. This does not come with this, okay? Get your own elastics. Everybody's different about their elastics, so they're leaving that to the individual. But if you like using elastics, I'm going to show you how to do this. This is really, really cool. And I thought about this last night. Y'all, it's so funny. I did not get any sleep last night because I was so excited about this. Okay, so this stays in fine because it's in a same as this. It's just the back cover that slides right in, okay? But I want to attach this. Now, this will stay just fine without an elastic. Let's see, it's not going anywhere. But if you want extra security, you can do this. So I can actually put this on. I don't want to put it over my leather, okay? This is very, very, very sturdy, okay? I don't know if you can tell the thickness, okay? It's very sturdy, but I just want to put it on the book, okay? And then you can slide this in here. And then you have a dual notebook system. And it lays flat. Is that not cool? I'm so excited about this. So, and then if you want to add more, I would just put another elastic in. Well, there's different places. Like I would probably put one there and then add and so on and so forth. But I don't want it chunkier than that because this is going to get, this notebook here is going to get very chunky because as you know, I like to do all kinds of things in my journal. For instance, I like to watercolor. See, I do all my watercoloring here, and this paper gets kind of crinkly, you know, when I do that, but I don't care. I'm here for it, you know, and I do Bible notes, I do camera settings, I write different things that I want to do. Let me focus this better here. Sorry about that. Let's see. Focus. the clouds are coming in and out. So there we go. Is that better? Okay. So anyway, I like to do all kinds of things like this. And I'm almost at the end of this, and I will probably keep this. Actually, I'm going to be moving into my zippered one. Now, Happy Hollow Farms, they have a small version. They have the Field Notes version in both the zipper, which is what I have, and one that's like this in the small, and then this is the A5 size. Okay, so they have the field book size, you know, the A6. They have the field book size in this as well, which is really cool. And yeah, so I will probably be using both of these. I will be using this one more as my wallet, my catch-all, my very quick notes I want to jot down, and then I'll probably transfer and all that stuff, information in here later on. But this gives me a lot more room to work in. And I love the cream pages in the moleskin, by the way. And I think this, yeah, this is cream too. So anyway, I wanted to show you that ring thing really quick, which I just think is so cool. But in the meantime, I'm going to take this off. And what I want to do is I want to decorate this. Now, I'm a painter. Most of y'all know that. I do mostly acrylic paints, but I've been playing around with watercolor pencil painting a lot lately. If you look at my shorts, you'll see that. But I was thinking about painting this. My favorite thing is pink roses, okay? I made this little card about a year ago. I love to draw and paint roses. And so see, as you can see, I even do that in my notes here. If I can find, yeah. So see, I love creating roses and painting them, the petals and all that stuff. So see, that's my jam. I love that. Okay, so I'm wanting to make this more towards my thing, my aesthetic, okay? So what I was thinking was I was going to paint, but I decided against it because I want to do something that not everybody can paint, and but everybody can glue. Everybody can paste and glue. So I wanted to do something that anybody would be able to do. So I'm going to take this out because I definitely don't want to ruin this gorgeous cover. Look how pretty she is. I love this so much. Isn't it beautiful? I mean, let's just take a moment to use smell-o-vision. Oh, y'all, this smells amazing. Okay. Give that its due because it's gorgeous. So I want to decorate this real quick. And I have some things. Now, I thought of this, but I love this look and everything. And I love vintage and old things. And I thought about putting this on there. And then I thought, you know what? It's got to be me. Okay. So it's gonna be me. Now I got that song in your head. Sorry about that. So I thought about that, and then I thought, well, lace is definitely my thing. And I wanted to, and then I thought, well, you know what? I could like steampunk it or make it look like, the aesthetic of a cigar on the table, you know what I'm saying? And just, like a man in a smoky room and how he would have it with his eyeglasses there, or maybe his pipe or something like that, and have it more of a masculine look. But no, I keep going back to roses. I love my roses. So I have this card, and I think it's so pretty, and I made this into a tag. I love this. And then last night I was brainstorming more, and I thought, well, I want to paint something, but I'll do my newest paint technique and use the watercolor. So I just did this on an old book page and made a little pocket. So I'm trying to play around with what I want to use. So I'm going to put this on fast speed, and let's do this. Okay, so now I want to look and see what this is going to look like in this beauty. Of course, I'm not going to get it in there real secure yet because I need the glue to dry. Let's open this and slide this part in because there's no, make sure there's no glue. Yeah, there's no glue on that. Slide this in, shows you how easy things slide in, and see what that's going to look like. Oh, isn't it pretty? It's so pretty. I'm so excited. It's so excited. What's that little girl I think is on? Is it Despicable Me? Where she goes, it's so fluffy, I could die.
Fluffy, I'm gonna die.
I love her. Anyway, so here it is. I am so excited. And my first sticker is gonna go in here. And I do have a code, by the way. So I have been working with them, and they gave me a code to share with you guys. And it's Melissa 10, and I'll put it on here if you want one of these gorgeous pieces. And if you want to invest in something that will last you a lifetime, I highly suggest this. It is gorgeous. I am so excited to own one of these. I am just so grateful for this. And it's a beautiful piece. And this will work with so many journals, you guys. This will last forever. This is so sturdy, and it's going to patina. I cannot wait to see how it's going to patina. This is in the harness medium brown, which is the same as this. So as you can see how this patinas, if you can tell, the lighting is so crazy, y'all. It's been raining and cloudy. But if you can see, okay, maybe you can see, I don't know. But see how it will patina through here. And it's so pretty. I'm so excited. And just look how it looks together, stacked. I love stationery, y'all, and I love leather. And when I get both of those together, I get so excited. It's the little things, although this isn't a little thing. This is very, very, I feel, this is very luxurious. I feel just, oh, I just want to go show it off. It's so pretty. Anyway, I will talk to you later. Enough of my rambling. I can talk about this forever. You know how I am. But you will be seeing a lot more of this and falling in love with it like I am, I tell ya. So I will talk to y'all later. And it's Thursday. I was going to say have a good weekend. But if you don't see my videos after this, have a good weekend.